Well, all right then. Taking a break from my playtest of that simplified Gauss system. Simplified it might be, but man, that's a struggle. Maybe once you learn it, if you play it enough and learn it well enough to, man, it's rough. But anyway, I want to talk about this game. It's a print and play game. It's one page, World War II, Tank War Ardennes. I made a video about this, I don't know, a while ago. 6 months. I don't know. It was a while ago, but I think I remember making a video about this. It's a print and play game. I printed it off and put it in this nice little binder. I printed it in color because I can. And it's a fun, it's not, it's so much fun. It's so easy to learn. And I like to draw, so there's drawing involved. This game's just so much fun. It doesn't take very long. You can play this game in under an hour. I mean, half an hour, 45, however long it's under an hour. If this game takes you longer than an hour, it's because you want it to. And sometimes that's what I do. I'll play maybe 15 minutes or 2 or 3 turns, 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll set it aside and come back to it. Maybe play another 15, 20 minutes. It's really fun. It's just fun. It's real easy. You start here where the big S is, and you have 2 directions you can move from. First thing you do is you roll. No, I think I screwed that up because I've been rolling for that area first, but that's not the correct. First, you roll for weather. Here's your weather down here. I keep track on what turn I get what weather. But it's sunny, clear, cold, fog, snow, and storm. You get +1 to your crew rating and your grit rating if it's sunny. No effect if it's clear. -1 to crew if it's cold. -1 to grit if it's foggy. -1 to armor if it's snow. And -1 to everything if it's storming. Then you choose the road you want to leave by. So like if you start here, you can either choose this direction or that direction. Well, at the beginning of this game, I chose this direction. Then you roll to generate the area. That's an L shape. So I rolled a 2, and I made it. So I have this L shape. You're allowed to rotate these, not flip them, but you're allowed to rotate them. So at least one road leads into it. Then you roll for terrain. In this case, on turn 2 or turn 1, I rolled, well, turns 1 and 2, I rolled block terrain, which gives you an additional -2 armor rating. On top of whatever, if you would have rolled snow, you'd have been at -3 armor rating, and you'd have been shut out of luck. But so to represent the block terrain, I just put a couple barbed wire strands across the road, and there was no enemy there on turn 1. It was clear. So we moved on for turn 2. It was another block terrain. The weather was again sunny, but there were 2 Panzer IVs here waiting on me. We fought them, destroyed them, moved into this hex. This moved into this area, and we rolled the number 5. So it's a town with an exit from each direction. Well, you can't go this way, so I just closed it off. There's 3 for the enemy, or for the it's fog. So I'm -1 grit. It's foggy in this hex, and there's a enemy unit there. It is the German foot unit. So I just drew 3 little stick figures with like arrows and shit. So I'm going to have to battle them, and once I kill them, which I should, pretty easy, I'm going to exit up through the only direction remaining to me is up into here. I did have to mark off a star. The number of hearts or stars that you have underneath these ratings, that's the number of dice you roll. And then the number of dice you roll is modified by the terrain and the weather. And also the enemy. And every time you have to mark so I would get, say, 4 dice. If I was shooting with my guns, I'd get 4 dice because I have 4 hearts underneath it, and I want to get 2 or less. Every 2 or less is a hit. On your secondary weapons, I would get 4 dice, but it's a 1 or less. And these numbers up here, you generate them at the beginning of the game. You roll 1d6, divide by 2. You basically roll 1 to a 3. And that's where those numbers are generated from. So now I had to take a grit hit. I can't remember why. That fight with those panzers. So now I would only roll, if I was rolling against my grit score, I would only roll 3 dice. And then that would be modified by anything down here. Maybe I'll get a +1 if it's sunny. Okay. Or maybe I'll get a -1 if it's ice, like it is in this hex with the town. So your number of dice is determined by how many unfilled stars or hearts you have. And your number up here is what you want to get less than to accomplish it. What else? Well, there's this, I just noticed this. I haven't been keeping track of it. Kills. You keep track of your kills, and then you can earn like awards and stuff by how many kills you have. But you really never know. I haven't marked them. I have 2 kills so far because I killed those 2 tanks. But I'm probably going to get another 3 kills as well. But when you roll an enemy, you roll on this chart 1 to 6. What's your enemy? And then you roll 1d3 to see how many. So, like for instance, up here in this section here, I rolled those German Panzer IVs. I rolled 2 of them on a d3. That's why there's 2 up here, and I had to fight them before I could move on. But this game is just so much fun. It's so easy, so quick. I really highly recommend it. It's called One-Page World War II Tank War Ardennes. It's a print and play game. You can get it off War Game or what's that website called? Drive through War Games or something like that. I'm sure there's other places you could get it, but it's a great game. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, fellas. Have a good night.